It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Houston Rockets. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And you know, when everyone's working together, taking care of their roles, it just makes the game easier.
You know what? We got to see what this offense is capable of. When they get into a rhythm, man, watch out.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Trailblazers, at the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And the basket is good. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, but 20 years ago it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's the way you shot the 3. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open and it's played at a faster pace. A 5-star recruit out of high school, Aldridge reportedly asked Shaq for advice about jumping to the NBA. Shaq told him to go to college. A couple years later, Aldridge is drafted the number 2 pick overall.
Now here's McCollum. 32 points for him last game against Denver. To the paint, here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the middle, Nurkic with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Here's AI. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Gay. Stolen by McCollum. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Here's Aminu. Passes it to Nurkic. That shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Terry Stotts. And DA, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's McCollum following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Just 4 to shoot. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
AI with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Gay up top. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded by AI. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 now.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And for Jusuf Nurkic, for San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot. Decent when he entered the league, Aldridge has turned himself into a phenomenal free throw shooter.
Gay and Aldridge are up front. AI is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to AI. In the corner, Murray with it. AI left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Here's the thing. AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Murray. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Murray against McCollum. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside, here's Nurkic, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul. Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
So it's Portland now. After the basket by San Antonio. Kicks it out to Lillard. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's AI, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
Now here's Gay, following the missed shot by Nurkic. A nice shot by AI.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Aminu. Here's Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass. Nurkic has got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint, Nurkic with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
The length and anticipation of Aldridge, a tough combo to score against.
And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by AI. AI's got 6 assists in the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bertans comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Murray. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. And Hood subbed in for McCollum.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Lillard, 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
AI getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Damian. Where does that game face of yours come from?
I think it's just...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
On the floor for Portland, Lillard the one with McCollum at the 2. Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's AI. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's the pass to McCollum. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio on defense. The lead is 2. And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
Portland with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Aminu. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. AI dishes to Gay. Good. Gay's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Pass to McCollum. Rejected by AI. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
San Antonio calls timeout. I know, Steve, when they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That one drops. He ties it up. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's AI. Covered by Lillard. It's AI on the wing. Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice read by AI. You see the natural instincts plus the discipline. Hits the roller on time, on point.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got DeRozan. Murray out there with AI. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Bertsinus in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
McCollum against Murray. Over in the corner, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. AI passes to Bertens. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
McCollum against Murray. Shot from 12. Aminu. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
AI outside. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Bertans' shot is good. Bertans got 4 points this quarter.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Here's Turner. A second chance effort, and Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded closely. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself, and Cantor throws it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for Pirtle, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Davis Bertans. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Portland trailing here. Lillard finds Aminu. It's McCollum on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
White, he's checked in for Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Gay with no one around. The putback, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Lillard against White. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Outside Turner. 5 on the clock. Lillard outside. Kept alive.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded by McCollum. AI passes to Gay. There's AI with a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard with no one around. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Rosen dishes to AI. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Aldridge. Count it!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, AI.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
McCollum outside. Over AI. McCollum no good.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Outside Aldridge. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
We think about all the high school kids who are highly recruited. Most of them don't make it to the NBA. AI could have been one of those, but he put in the serious work, turned his life around.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound San Antonio. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Locking down the W. It's got to feel good to him right now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 6. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here are the Trailblazers now. Shoots the 3. Misses there.
You know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough credit for his defense, but he was great on that play.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little...
I had to grow. Thought she asked if I could see, but she really wants